Good morning. Good morning, everybody. This is Engineer Suraj Singh speaking from Bharat, India on this day, September 25th, 2021, Saturday. Routine talk, quality, safety, health, environment, COVID 19, and engineering. Title is Civil Field Engineering, which is Universal Engineering. Life related to that, quality and AnnexSL structure of organizations as far as quality system is concerned. Some talk about COVID 19, safety, health, environment, role of engineers towards designs, construction, methods, contracts, organizations, communication, coordination, and why should everybody be behind quality standards and quality materials and just talk because of various reasons. Every day, maybe you say, why I talk like this? Because we are interested in quality, we are interested in life, we are interested in safety, and we are interested in quality system. Quality system, that is very important. Safety system, that is very important. And we have to take care of that. The certificates I am showing, for example, this is professional engineer certificate at international level. This is chartered engineer certificate at national level, and this is corporate membership certificate. But you can say these are routine certificates as far as profession is concerned. As far as profession is concerned, and we can say we are concerned. This certificate I am showing to you is International Professional Engineer Certificate, and it is registered in India for international level. Just for your information, I am trying to say there is an agreement which is called International Professional Engineer Agreement, and this was previously Engineers Mobility Forum Agreement, and this is an agreement that has been evolved among 15 members of world, 15 countries members of world like USA, UK, and you can say many other advanced nations. Also, ours is one of them, India, and that representation is done by the Institution of Engineers India, which was established in 1920, and in 1935 it was granted Royal Charter of Incorporation. Its head office is located at 8 Cochrane Road in Calcutta, Kolkata you call it, and this since 1935 has been working as chartered body in this country. This body's corporate membership, that may be AMIE associate membership, that may be MIE membership of Institution of Engineers, or FIE, that could be fellow of Institution of Engineers. These three cadres, AM, M, and FIE, these are named corporate members of this body. This means statutory members. These members are, by virtue of this charter, authorized to use title Chartered Engineer India. That title I have showed you already. That title Chartered Engineer India is real title on behalf of Union of India, and they have every right to practice engineering in whatever branch of engineering they come from. This is provision in that charter. Definition of engineering is given, or you can say total business of engineering is defined. It is not mandatory that you have to be corporate member. It is a quality position, it's a quality, you can say, enrollment. By law, you are not forced to register there, but if you want to have certain reliability, if you want to have certain trust people, then it is better if you have this chartered engineer title or corporate membership of IEI doesn't stop you to qualify for professional engineer title. It's not necessary that you should be member of this institution. There are so many other institutions which are not statutory or chartered, but they are societies or associations. One can join them after passing engineering degree, and then you can be member of that institution or that society, but you won't get chartered title there legally. Professional engineer means minimum experience required is 7 years post graduation, minimum, with 2 years of higher responsibility, and then you must have certain level of CPD, that is called continuous professional development. After that only you can apply for position of professional engineer, and you can be given certificate by this institution which is valid for 5 years. Similarly, International Professional Engineers India certificate can be received, can be applied for once you have certain such experience, but with examination. That examination is very important. So for professional engineer 5 years is required, not 7 years, and for international professionals 7 years is required. But an examination is conducted, and that examination comprises of two parts, and one part is written examination where 2 papers you have to pass, and other one in follow-up is video conference interview. All these 3 you have to pass. Only then you can have, based on your PD, continuous professional development, based on your passing written examinations and also successful interview, only then you can be approved by Board of Professional Engineers to be authorized to use this title. This title is internationally recognized among members of International Professional Engineers Agreement, where proudly India is one of those. Institution started its internal professional engineers certification in 1995 or 4, and then I got my certificate that time as internal professional engineer. It was not international at that time. Later on, when our country got International Professional Engineers Agreement membership, or that time it was called Engineers Mobility Forum, EMF, I also applied based on my experience, based on my records, and I got that time in 1995 first certification of Professional Engineer India, Bharat. Then in you can sit, it was 95, yes, 95. Then in 2012, after you can say many years, I got certification in capacity of International Professional Engineer India in 2012 first time, then 2015 second time, and then applied in 2020 third time, and now I got this recertification approved, and this approval is valid for 5 years only. So now my approval is valid up to September 30, September 30, 2025. Information I got through mail on 24th September 2021. This is just for your information that my certificate which I am showing to you is previously one. Its validity is up to 30th September 2020, but now it has been enhanced, it has been extended to 30th September 2020. Now I move on to real subject of what we are talking of, and that is quality. It is duty of everyone, every person, every engineer, not only civil engineer, but also all branches of engineers and engineering staff, not only engineers, engineering staff, whoever it be, and engineering workers, engineering crew, I call them differently. They are not ordinary workers. Engineering workers, whosoever, in non-managerial position, not supervisory position, but who directly work on site, they are called line workers. Line workers means they are physically, you can say, very strong, mentally strong, and without their working, without their support, without their involvement, no work can be done in whatever branch of engineering. So I call them not ordinary workers but engineering workers. It is different because they know techniques, they know methods. By practice, they have learned something, maybe not related to university or polytechnic or ITI, but by practice, by learning. They know a lot, but they require some improvement only in form of skill development. Skill development is very much important factor in life for everybody. It's not for engineering workers, but also for engineering staff as well as for engineers and organizers, whosoever they may be. Maybe they are MBAs or because without budget you cannot do anything, without procurement you cannot do anything, without workers you cannot do anything, and all it happens. We have to consider factor of quality, factor of safety, and you can say whatever factor is required to be conducted has to be conducted. I'm getting problem of signals. What to do? Let me see if I can continue more or I have a break. Already I tried once and this could not start, so the second trial I started this and it's moving on up to 30 minutes now. Let us say, so my statement is our workers are very significant because they are technical workers. If they are not technical, then they must learn technique first. It's our duty to teach them, to bring them up to a level of standard working where they should give workmanship successfully, they should operate quality system, they should be taught what is quality. It doesn't take much time because they do not work on all activities simultaneously. They may say one is mason, one is carpenter, one is fitter, one is welder, one is, we can say, finisher, one is tiler, one is electrician. Whatever position, whatever occupation one has, that related engineer, it may be site engineer, supervisor or foreman, should teach them. That's very important part of quality system. And they should also learn from time to time to update respective knowledge, respective experience. So it is valid for all that skill development should come up. It should be continuous, like CPD, that we call continuous professional development. It's also valid for every worker involved in engineering at line level, at supervision of foreman level, at middle level, and at top level. I generally talk of safety, health, and environment, and I think this symbol CSHE that you say here, SHE is not ordinary symbol. It's written SHE, that stands for safety, health, and environment. And quality you know, ergonomics you know, and it's also written in Hindi, गुणवत्ता, हास्य से सुरक्षा, शक्ति उपयोग, गुणवत्ता बिना सब कर्म बेकार. I don't want to repeat what I have done, but for refreshing, I usually try to show this file. It's an important one because quality required everywhere and in every activity in life. And in engineering, we can say, and life is engineering based. In engineering is required because life is engineering based, which means that engineering is super life like medical, गुणवत्ता हर काम में आवश्यक, सुरक्षा बिना सब काम बेकार. Now what is गुणवत्ता? That is quality. Quality should exist everywhere in every division, in every discipline and subdiscipline. And if we do not talk of engineering, then in life itself there should be quality, and everybody likes it, though maybe one cannot express its opinions or what is intended in mind to be expressed. But everybody respects quality. That fact cannot be denied. It's also required now we have to learn that because our life has lost quality system in past, we have become very careless as far as quality system in health and safety is concerned, quality system in ergonomics is concerned. We have lost our you can say conception. Safety is number one requirement in life. It doesn't mean that safety is ordinary safety. It's not very complicated, but it is care very little. Safety, let us say, when you drive on road, there should be some regulation you have to follow. Some signals you have to follow. You have to talk to other drivers by signals. And we have to keep safe ourselves and others. That is minimum requirement, minimum expectation in road traffic, or you can say traffic engineering, which we deal with every day. Maybe we do not note it. Even cycle user, scooter user, bike user, they should be concerned about this. It doesn't mean you don't have license. When you are on the road, there is some requirement, and that requirement is to achieve safety, to avoid undue accidents. But still it happens because of excitement, because of everybody is in a hurry. Haste makes waste, we know. So that's what happens. You use mobile while driving. Even I have seen cyclists uses mobile while driving. I have seen bike people use mobile while driving. Car drivers use mobile, though it is all illegal, yet they do it. There cannot be availability of police at every point, which is impossible. And police is not answer to this. Answer is your mind police. Everybody has mind police. I call mind a police also because mind warns everyone. But who cares? That's why I am inclined to safety also, health as well as ergonomics too. And safety is that one should keep oneself safe. There requires no meaning there requires no, you can say, availability of some supervisor for that. I don't need a traffic police constable on road if I follow regulations. And it's a must because it's question of life and death. If just for sake of overtaking, just for sake of not following, I stand on losing lives of both. It's very expensive. At cost of my life, I have to overtake. At cost of lives, I have to jump red light. No, this is not correct. I have to violate traffic rules just for nothing. It is really madness. And because safety is endangered,